Welcome to the Rocket City of Houston and Rice Stadium. It's the River Toads and the Rice Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock. Running inside, it's Jackson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star, maybe a crease. Touchdown, Rice! Excellent pass by... Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive, he can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Tripped up for the tackle. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Fires downfield. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season.
So first down here as they go back to work. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. Could be an alley. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Trying the left side. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Lane. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards of pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs.
Finding some room. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Brown wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll wave. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The run from the shotgun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go with a direct snap. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Brown will throw it. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 9 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of these. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Handoff from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Owls with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got some room headed to the goal line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Falk. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Brown will throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stay. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody...
And he takes it in for us. This offense has it with really good field position. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Direct snap. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He leaves it with the back, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rice! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to